Hello Gemini, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you for coming back. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Hope you enjoy the reading. It's a general reading, so aspects of it may apply to you or it could apply to somebody else that you are associated with at this time. Please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe so that the readings are circulated to other people who may enjoy the reading as well. So now the first house of emphasis this month is second house, owning. Second house is everything to do with your possessions, your ownership. It's also your value system and your self-worth and also your income. So however you earn your income, however it comes in for you at this time. The astrological guidance at this time is water element sensing. And the goddess guidance at this time is Artemis, guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So I feel at this time, with everything that's going on in the world currently, the second house is going to take some navigating at this time. A lot of people are concerned about their finances, especially if they are sitting at home and unable to do their normal job, or they're working online and maybe not actually able to generate what they would normally do, or they've been put off for some reason. So a lot of people may be, concerned about that going forward, or just thinking, if you're in a position where that is not the case, you may just be thinking long term in the future, what it is that you need to do to secure your income. It also has a lot of things to do with your self-worth and your values. And I feel a lot of people are getting an overhaul to do with their values at this time. So this is about what you value in yourself and what you value in others, but also what you value in your environment, what you own, your cars, your possessions, your material items, anything that you possess or own. It can also go to land, to property, anything like that, real estate. It can even be a profession for you as well. So you may earn income from that. So all of these factors are coming in as a concern for a lot of people. Where's it going? How are we moving forward in the future with everything that's changing? How can I anticipate what is going to occur in the future? And the goddess guidance is simply that you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So she is focusing her bow. It's not necessarily for protectionness or to cause harm. This is more for focused intention. She's actually focusing on a specific point in order to draw her attention. But it is literally saying that you are safe and that your needs will be met, and that do not concern yourself with this at this time. You can certainly use your intuition, which is the water element sensing. This is all about intuition, instinct, and so on. But it really has very much a withdrawal element to it as well. So this is being quiet. This is pausing before action. This is the time where you go within, to consult your own intuition, your own instincts. Let the world continue around you. Let things unfold around you without interference. Just withdraw. Spend time resting, dreaming, contemplating, planning. And also arts, anything to do with the arts is very much indicated and will help you at this time. It helps to focus your attention. It helps to bring out that element of you which may have been suppressed through day-to-day living, earning an income, going to a job and so on. You may just be feeling that that side has been neglected. So water element certainly enhances all artistic activities. You may feel particularly artistic at this time or feel the urge to put that side of yourself into practice. But it is also about withdrawal. It's about not having boundaries as well, not allowing others to take advantage of you during this period while you are feeling compassionate and reaching for calmness. Some people may see that as almost like a surrender, and then they can take advantage of you. So make sure your boundaries are strong, but nonetheless withdraw, go into privacy, spend time on your own. And with your loved ones, but spend time focusing on yourself and your own particular dreams and goals at this time to harness your intuition and your instincts. Go within. It's a really, really good time for that right now. And you may just need that in order to assess what it is you're going to be doing in all the areas of the second house contemplation and working out what is the way forward right now. The second house of influence is the first house, the body. So this is everything to do with your physical body. It's your health, your vitality, your life force, all of that. It's your physical appearance, how you look, how you are perceived by others, how you see yourself. And this is also intimately tied in with your self-worth. But it may also be very much to do with what you're projecting to other people at this time. So this is what they see when they see you, your mask, what it is you're projecting outwards. So this can be your ascendant as well. It depends on where you are in your life, but it really is about what you're projecting to others, what they're picking up from you at this time. But it is very much about your own personal self-oriented interests, your physical body, your observable characteristics, your personality. But it is yourself, your physical body, your life force, and how you are making your way in the world at this time. And the astrological guidance at this time is fire element desire. So I feel with some of us being stuck at home or quarantined or in some way separated from others at this time, you may find that you are indulging in too much, indulging in certain things. You may be wanting to, indulge in certain things which are not necessarily good for you. You may not be doing as much exercise as you'd hoped, or various other types of sort of out of your normal routine. So the fire element desire, this can be about suppression of desires, but it can also be about taking action on your desires at this time. But the desire needs to be body focused or self focused. So at this time, very good time to be assessing your diet, you're having a thorough detox, looking at how you're eating, look at your environment, all the chemicals in your home and so on. How can you clean things up? How can you make things better? How can you improve your health? How can you make yourself feel better? How can you give yourself more energy? Because this card is about harnessing your energy to move forward, to take action on certain things. So you really need to, I feel, take action to cleanse your body at this time, because the goddess guidance is Coventina, purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So this can be your physical body. As I said, this is about juicing. This is about detoxing. This is about changing your diet. This is about perhaps cutting out certain things which you know you are not suited for, or certain foods that are not suited for you. It's about enhancing those that are suited for you. There's lots of different things that may suit you and may not. Everybody's different. We all have our own sort of regime which suits us. It's about discovering that, but it's a thorough cleanse inside and out. It can also be about a detox of the mind. This is a detachment from the media, detachment from drama, detachment from other people's toxic ideas about what is going on in the world, how they want to proceed, what it is they want to do in their lives, what they're discussing, all the negativity and the drama and so on. It's a detachment from that to cleanse yourself, to bring in more positivity and let go of the negativity. So it's a thorough internal and external cleanse that is required at this time. So a very good time to be doing that, to cleanse your temple. Your body is your temple. It's your vehicle in life. You look after that, it will look after you, and you will live a long and happy and healthy life. But you've got to put the work in. And this is what this card is all about. This is about taking swift action, making swift changes. Swift changes are going to come for you anyway with this card. It's going to bring in swift, unexpected changes possibly, but changes across the board. This is about clearing the decks. Absolutely clearing the decks to start afresh. So new start, fresh start, new beginning. It can also be scorched earth policy. This is about clearing things to plant fresh, plant new seeds, new ideas, new everything. This really is a complete clearing of the landscape so that you can start again. It's measured and focused action, measured and disciplined action. This is not wild running around, rushing, impulsive action. This is about assessing what is required and actually moving forward on that. It can be an epiphany as well. It can be an idea, but it's very much being clear about what it is you want to do. You may have to get upfront with other people at this time about what it is you feel is necessary for you. But it really is very much a no-nonsense, get down, let's get things sorted out. I'm taking action to cleanse my body, cleanse my mind, and to absolutely, clear out things and bring in more positivity and let go of the negativity and look for solutions to make my life better. Then the third house of influence, we have fourth house, which is roots. Fourth house is the house of house and home and family. So this is your actual physical house, or where it is you're currently residing right now. It's also the atmosphere in your home, the people in your home, but it can also be a relationship to your roots, your foundation, your ancestry, your ethnic identity, whatever it is, wherever you've come from. So your foundation, your roots, and so on. It's your relationship with those people, your family life. So all of that, if you're particularly sitting at home and you're focused on home at this time and you're out of your normal routine, all of this comes in front and center for you to deal with. So there's a lot of energy coming in on this. But what I'm seeing here is you've got the astrological guidance underneath is Pisces, I believe. And this is very much a card of sometimes you could be falling under certain illusions. You could be falling under other people's complications and dramas. In other words, being overwhelmed by that, being sucked in into other people's dramas and sort of addictions even. Addiction to drama or addiction to media or addiction to whatever is going on in their lives. You're getting sucked into that. Possibly because you're willing to listen, or you're a more amenable person, you're more flexible. So be careful with your boundaries. Boundaries came up before as well. Be careful with your boundaries at this time. Reinforce your boundaries so that you don't get sucked into other people's problems. You need to be clear. With Pisces, sometimes you can fall under the prey of illusions or sort of fantasies, and things are not clear for you. Your path isn't clear. Nothing feels clear right now. So do everything possible to gain clarity in everything that you're doing. Be clear with people. Be clear with what is going on in your environment and what it is you're trying to do right now. So be clear, even if it's just with yourself. All right. But just be careful that you're not falling under illusions as well. This card is also very much about doing things behind the scenes. It's very much a 12th house card, which is behind the scenes or in secret, things that are going on under the surface. So with this card here, you had the water elements card in your second house, which is about doing things on your own, privacy, perhaps doing things in secret, or just away from the eyes of others. And this is a time of withdrawal, and this can very much be the same reflection in this card, doing things on your own, in private, or out of the gaze of others, or in secret. And it's really very much a withdrawal, a retreat, to cleanse and renew yourself, or to simply be in contemplation about what is going on. It's also about what is going on under the surface of things. So there could be a lot of things going on under the surface in your home life, or to do with your family. There could be things going on under there. There could be things coming out at this time. 12th house can be all kinds of complexes. It's the house of the unconscious, and that is the house of Pisces, is the 12th house. So there could be a lot of things going on in there. You could also be taking on a bit of victim consciousness. Be careful with that. Purify yourself of victim consciousness. You are powerful. You're born powerful. So ensure that you're honoring that. And connect to the divine, connect to the cosmos, and educate yourself on how to empower yourself so that you don't fall victim to everything that's going on in your environment. The goddess guidance is Isis past life. This situation involves your past life memories. So I feel that you could be getting caught up in the quagmire of things going on in your home life or in your family life, or there's something that's holding you back, and it could be a past life fear or past life fears. And this is coming to the fore in the world at the moment with everything that's going on. Fears are deep-rooted fears in the collective are rising to the surface. This is fears of abandonment, fears of loss of income, so financial, fear of just, losing life, or fear of illness and sickness and loss. Just any kind of loss is rising to the surface now to be dealt with. So we could have experienced this in many past lives, and all of those things are rising to the surface. So you need to do a thorough detox, a cleanse of yourself inside and out. Go into the internal processes of your mind and deal with these fears, because you are safe. You are safe. The angels have you, the guardians have you, the universe has you. All of this is just a collective clearance, and it's a personal clearance as well. So address these fears, look at them as they are. It could even be fears from your own childhood. Things are rising to the surface. Just deal with them. You are safe. You are an adult now. You have the power. You have control to do whatever you feel you need to do. So there's healing in that. And this is a great time of healing that is upon the earth at this time. And so just look at all of that. You could be in a family situation or in your home life situation which has karmic connections, people that are in your life that have karmic ties to you. All of this is coming up to be addressed at this time. The other card that wanted to come out in association with this is Bust, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So I feel that with this coming into your fourth house, which is the house of home and family and so on, and this could be this bit of victim consciousness or a bit of turmoil going on, which is holding you back, or you could be falling under some kind of illusion, or you could be being sort of dealing with things, fears and issues from the past. This is saying that you need to become more independent. And when you do that, then you will find the peace and you will find the freedom that you require. So go for your independence, make steps for your independence, spend time on your own, and nurture yourself. And it may even be that you need to get a cat. Cats are incredibly independent. They're very psychic. They're very spiritual creatures, and you may need that in your life at this time. But observe them. Observe how they approach things in their life. You know, they are independent, and they bring that into your life. But it is about that at this time. It is about being more independent. You need that currently to free yourself from these ties and these issues that have been going on. You need to become more independent, do your own thing, and start making steps in the direction of your life path. And being independent will bring you a great deal of freedom and strength. Then we have the bottom of the deck for the goddess guidance is White Tara, sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So this is where Coventina comes in about purification, cleansing, and detoxification of body and mind. Also your environment. Check what's going on in your home. Don't stock up on harsh chemicals and things which are going to, don't invite these things into your environment. Clean up. Go for more natural alternatives to lift the energy in your home. Your relationships, which is outlined here in your fourth house, your relationships are also undergoing a detoxification. And when you become more independent, then you free yourself from those things which are holding you back. Any sort of situations, you're becoming extremely sensitive, and that's what this whole situation we're currently facing in the world is all about. Becoming sensitive to what is going on, to your health, your well-being, your personal independence, and so on. And White Tara is all about that. Then we also have Gemini. I think this is the bottom of the astrological cards. Think about what you're doing. Put your logical mind to work, your intellect to work. If you have to do research about your purification, about your environment, about your chemicals that you're dealing with, and cleansing and moving forward and thinking about your second house, your income, how you're going to move forward. Use your intellect to do that. Do your research, and so on. But it's also very much about communication. Communicate with others. Enjoy your various types of media to gain information, but don't overdo it and go into toxic situations again. Use it as a tool to find out what you need to know. But communication is going to be very important. It's also going to be very important in your fourth house to deal with other people in your environment. Also, you could be hearing things about other people. There could be gossip going on, or you could be being talked about by other people. All of these things are going to come in at this time. And a lot of this is about detoxifying yourself from all of this, going within and finding your own peace. But use your intellect, use the tools that are available to you to move yourself forward. And you very much have the tools in order to do that.